people saying Hungary are the dark horses. They had an amazing 2-3 years already, but I feel like they have that dark horse tag, and I think they're not going to live up to it. With the surprise, a little bit of a surprise team, I'm having Slovenia. First big surprise of the group stage, I have Austria. Bye, Romania. First place for Romania. Oh my god. Yet again, another surprise. Probably, I don't think anyone has Romania topping the group. I don't think anyone has Austria topping their group as well. So I have both Austria and Romania topping their groups.
Well, guess what? Austria and Romania top their groups. Welcome everyone to the show, the TENDEITEM podcast, the review of Matchday 3 and the group stage basically, and previewing now the knockout stage, the round of 16. Ake will be here sometime shortly, but we do have Eujin. So let me add Eujin from Spurs Eurasia TV. How are you?
Yeah, hi guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, just don't mind me because just finished work, had dinner, had a shower, rushed to your show. So
Yeah.
I might be a bit slow in some reactions. Yeah, and you were quite correct, right? Romania top of the group, right? Austria going all the way to the semi-final. Yeah.
And they could play England. I've seen the vision.
And along the way, yeah. Play England along the way, yeah. England ain't gonna beat Slovakia.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so today we're just going to review match day 3. So let me, hopefully this time it won't be as bad. So I'll share screen. I'll add Ake onto the show whenever he comes up. So let me think it's that one. That. Okay. Let me see. Does it appear? Okay. All right. So we'll just quickly go through the the matchups. So first we had Switzerland v Germany. I don't know if you watched this, Eugene, because I know it was late by your time.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch this game, but Switzerland were actually the ones that took the lead. So any thoughts on this game?
No, I think for Germany, this was more like a dead rubber game, right? So they didn't actually have to go and win it. So I guess maybe just lift the foot off the gas a bit, right? And conserve some energy for the next rounds are coming in because they already qualified. And to tell the truth, if they're not afraid of anybody and they're at home, so they can do that. And Switzerland, it doesn't show the true qualities of Switzerland at the moment. So, but let's see who do they get in the next round, and then we'll go to that later. Scotland, yeah, guys, I told you Scotland's going home early, right? I was saying all the time, bye-bye, Scott. Bye-bye, Scotty. Yeah. Too bad.
I did actually watch the Scotland-Hungary game over the Germany-Switzerland game, just because that one had more to it. Had Scotland won that game, they would have advanced to the knockouts, but instead they conceded in the very last minute of the game against Hungary. But it wasn't meant to be anyway for Hungary, because Hungary are also eliminated from the Euros. Just as I said, everyone's dark horse.
Basically, you got this group right, I guess.
Well, I had Hungary finishing bottom, Scotland.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of like me saying about Hungary, I was right. They'll get grouped, and they did.
I did say Hungary will go out, right? I didn't have much.
I don't remember. But yeah, or I think it was Ake that had Hungary in second place when we did the show before the Euros. But yeah, so it's going to be Germany that's going to play Denmark in the next round, and Switzerland plays Italy. And the group, Switzerland almost topped the group actually, but Germany did score in the last minute in their game against Switzerland. And then so those games were on Sunday. These games were on Monday. We only had Group B. It was Albania v Spain and Croatia v Italy. I don't know if you watch any of these games. How was it?
The game's so late again for me.
I
didn't watch it. Just to tell the truth, like I was saying, the other game, Spain against Albania, I guess it's another day rubber for Spain. Spain more or less had, in cruise control mode, and they still won 1-0. So, I think Albania did give it a try, but they still weren't good enough. Italy, I think Croatia, Italy was the one that was all the excitement where Italy scores in the last minute of the game, and broke the Croatians' heart, right? So
Yeah,
I
because
guess yeah, it is what it is.
that basically meant Croatia gets eliminated practically on that night, even though there was like a 2% chance they would have still gone through, but
Mm.
everyone knew it was over for Croatia once Italy scored. But actually, had Italy not scored that last minute goal, Italy would have been eliminated because they would have not
Yeah,
progressed as one of the best third place teams. So
yeah.
I think for me, obviously the Spain game, I watched just a little bit of it because I was like, it's the B team of Spain. But even then, the B team of Spain managed to beat Albania's A team. So yeah, I said before the tournament that Spain are one of the favorites, and now a lot of people have Spain going far in the competition. No surprise that once
Mm.
again I say a team's doing that will do well, and they're actually Spain's the only team that got 9 points out of 9 in
Mm.
this Euros, and
Anything?
actually the
And
last
did they concede any goals at the moment? Let me
no
think about it.
the Spain's the only team that got 9 out of 9 points, only
Clean sheet.
team to keep 3 clean sheets or no didn't concede any goals, and I don't remember what else, but yeah.
I think the most
Um,
goals scored or something. Or
I
maybe
think they
not.
only scored 5, but to be honest, had it not been for a couple of the games, like the Italy game, it would have been different. But yeah, I
Mm.
think overall this group was pretty entertaining, especially at the end. Seems like Aki will come on very soon as well.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what are your thoughts on the group? And as I do that, I will add Ake.
Hooray! I'm finally here
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Welcome.
just
Hooray.
started.
with a lot of things to talk about going in.
Yeah, we just did
Well,
Group
get
A.
yeah. Get Arcade
So
view on Group A and Group B.
yeah,
Then we'll
well,
move
Yeah.
on.
did you watch any of the games of Group A,
Um,
the final ones?
I didn't watch any because it's 2 a.m. and I remember
Yeah.
having an exam the day after that,
Oh
so
yeah,
I
because
didn't
it was a
watch it.
Sunday night.
But I
But
predicted Germany to win,
you said
and I
Hungary.
predict Hungary win. But again, Hungary winning isn't enough.
Wait,
They thought it was enough, and there you go.
how do I? Oh no.
Yes, and
But
tennis
I'm
kicked us all
gonna
out. Yep. Yeah.
But
Oh, that.
I'm cleaning my iPad right now, just while I'm talking to this. For Group B, the results are kind of expected. We got Ted, we got the Croatia Italy score right. So
I think
hey,
so. I think so.
hey,
I think I said Croatia win,
celebrate
which
good
which
times.
almost happened. You know, had the Hungary and the Hungary and Italy goals, had they not scored those goals in the last minute, I would have had Group A and Group B 100% correct, like first, second, third, fourth.
Nice.
So I wasn't
And
far off. But yeah, thoughts on
yeah,
Groups A and B?
and yeah, for Group C,
All right.
gladly I
B.
didn't stay up for that.
Oh yeah, Group. To be honest, listen, we don't need to talk about Group C, the England group, because no one scored.
That was that game was a rigged
No
game.
one cares.
No,
Yeah.
England and Slovakia scored, and England scored. That's why Slovakia went through as second place. When not was it?
No, it was Slovenia. Well, actually,
I was
it
wishing
finished.
they
Slovenia.
It finished
fall into
England.
second and then
1-1.
go over into it.
Yeah. And
That
Eugin,
game I
remember
watched.
you?
Yeah, I went to sleep and I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch that
Eugin,
stupid game.
remember?
It's like we're watching Spurs
Remember?
again. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Remember you said Serbia could be a dark horse.
Yeah, and then
Serbia is the only team that scored the least number
Okay.
of goals. 1 goal.
yeah,
But yeah, so
And
Serbia
for-
got eliminated. But the other group on that day, which was I think Tuesday, yeah, was France v Poland and Netherlands v Austria. Before Aki gets into his rant, let's first talk about France and Poland. I watched the second half of this game. And what do you call this? France and Poland. Yeah, it was a bit entertaining. The goalkeeper of Poland was really, really good that day. As for Mbappe, he scored his first ever Euros goal with the mask on. But also Poland did get a penalty. Lewandowski did score in the end. And it finished 1-1. And, had France beaten Poland, France would have topped the group, which meant that they would have been maybe in the easier side of the bracket. But instead, they played Belgium, but then they have to play Portugal and likely Spain or Germany in the semifinal if they get there. So it's going to be tough for France. As for Austria and Netherlands, Ake, you can take the floor.
To the fucking team.
Yeah.
You fucking dummies! I mean, I would say this. I was watching the game, and look how bullcrap that entire defense is. Like, Ten, can you open the lineup, please?
Okay.
Can you open the lineup a bit? Yeah.
Exit solo view.
Look.
Okay, and then was.
I know we don't have anything to go, but holy fuck! You look at that goddamn defense, and especially Van Dijk and the breach. You wouldn't thought this defense will be broken so fucking easily. We proclaim ourselves having the best defense in Europe for what? Just to get torn apart, especially the two center backs. You fucking dummies! And I don't know what the hell does Detroit provide for the team. I don't even know. And for that attack, oh man, they scored, but still, holy shit, the amount of chances they fucking waste.
Yeah.
Even though they scored, but holy hell, I can't even felt I trust them or something. And I don't even know. Why does that midfield keep getting ragdolled? Simmons did some flair or two, but couldn't get shit. I know Austria are a threat, and I predict them to get a draw against us, but hell, we wasted a chance just to get third, even though we get Romania, but is that a fucking disgrace? It's a fucking disgrace. Hell, we just defeat this exact team the last Euros, and we are quite looking all right until this happened. This fucking bullcrap happened, and I don't even know. This is probably one of my worst games watching the Dutch national team. That Argentina game was more prideful to watch. And that Netherlands 1-1 Ecuador in the World Cup.
Yeah,
that was dumb fuck as well. But this ain't this level of shit. And for Koeman, here my comparisons. What will happen if instead for this tournament it was Van Gaal managing the Dutch, not Koeman managing the Dutch?
Yeah, maybe we've not lost.
Netherlands wouldn't have lost this one. They would have played 3-5-2, mark everyone down and everything.
But
I know that's.
How did you
as well?
Did you see? Was it Vermin? He got subbed off after 30-something minutes.
That means something's wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, I did some this kinds of things in Football Manager as well, but that's kind of because I get dummied and I forgot what minute am I on, and I somehow take it off.
I saw Xavi Simons like warming up after like 10 minutes. I'm like, already? But yeah. But how about the Austria team?
Austria. I would say this.
I think
I would say it again. What the fuck, Man United? Why don't you fucking permanent sign Marcel Sabitzer? Oh, like if he was in this team last season, we wouldn't have been in this shithole of a situation. I know he suits the Premier League and all of that. Hell, all the games he plays, he looked good. You just can't call people an injury prone because of one injury. fucking hell. That was just stupid for the board.
Yeah. But in terms of the
And for the
Austria
others,
performance, how would you rate? Because now everyone's thinking Austria is the main dog horse of the tournament. I've said before the tournament that Austria can be a dog horse. Do you think Austria can build momentum? They have Turkey next, and then
I'll say this.
surprisingly, they could get Netherlands in the quarterfinal in the same stadium in Berlin, maybe. Or
I'll
it's
say this.
probably us.
Austria can start thinking themselves as contenders now, but don't get their balls too big, because that's cock. For the quality of team, that's too cocky.
Yeah.
That's too cocky. There is a difference between confidence and cockiness, especially in many things in life, sports as well.
Yeah. Let's continue on to the games that happened on Wednesday, so 2 days ago. We had first Group E, Slovakia 1, Romania 1, and Ukraine 0, and Belgium 0. What are you guys' thoughts on Group E, the Belgium group? Or actually, because we finished first, the Romania group.
Battle up. I'll say Romania get the job done for me. It's Romania get the job done. So congrats to them. I when I saw the situation, I want Romania winning already. And for Ukraine, it's too late.
So unlucky for them, because they got 4 points, Ukraine, and got eliminated in last place. That's the very first time that's happened in the Euros, whereby you can actually finish in a 2014 format, basically. Finish last on 4 points. Crazy.
Yeah.
This is hard.
And big up to BVB David as well. Thank you for joining the stream. Eugin, your thoughts on that group E?
I mean, that game also looked a bit, I don't know what they were all waiting for. But at least I watched the Romania and
Slovakia game.
Watched that game. It was actually not a boring game. They were actually going for it, but they just couldn't, I mean, there were periods of dominance here, when the first part where they scored and they were attacking. Then all of a sudden it's like Romania got back into their gear, and when they got back to goal, and then all of a sudden they were playing very hard at each other, and then they decided, okay, let's see what's on the other side of the pond. And the other side of the pond weren't doing much. It was still 0-0. So they decided, let's play our draw. And I don't know. Ukraine was able to just get one goal, right?
Ukraine were very close to scoring against Belgium. Had Ukraine scored against Belgium, Ukraine would have topped the group, and Belgium would have been eliminated. Whereas I think with the game between Slovakia and Romania, I think I did say a 1-1 draw, and it happened to be a 1-1 draw. And it's mostly because I think both teams knew, even before the game, a draw is good enough to send both of us through. But what's even better is that Romania topped a Euro 2024 group only with 4 points. On 4 points only, Romania tops a Euros group, which, I mean, for Romania, obviously I predicted Romania to top the group, but I'm pretty sure everyone said Belgium, or maybe some people said Ukraine, not so much on Slovakia or Romania, but yeah, I don't know why I've said there was vibes with Romania to top the group, and lo and behold, Romania tops the group on 4 points. So that's another big win for me. And obviously we play Netherlands, and we'll discuss that later. But let's move on before we get into the round 16. We have Group F. We have Georgia defeating Portugal 2-0 and Turkey beating the Czech Republic 2-1. What are you guys' thoughts? I don't know if you
I
watched
can
it.
say
but-
we can proclaim right now our B team just lost to Georgia. Just only 6 goals away from Portugal. If it's the first team, we would have got even closer. So that means we are quite closer to the quality than the Portugal B team.
Maybe, yeah, for Thailand.
But hey, congrats to Georgia. That's proper. That's proper. And this is where our FA does correctly. They get this freaking team in when we knew they became this monster they become. And heck, this is a incredible achievement, and I hope Amadashvili does well in the knockouts as well.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Eugene, your thoughts
Georgia.
on?
I mean, congrats to Georgia, right? They have one of the most difficult squad names to pronounce.
Kvaratskhelia, Mamadashvili,
Yeah,
Amadashvili.
Mikatadze.
yeah. But I mean, beating Portugal, maybe Portugal was actually putting out a C team there if they have a C team.
Yeah, kind of, because they topped the group before this match. So even if they would have lost like 8-0, they would still top the group. Oh,
Alarm.
Okay.
Alarm.
yeah. Wait.
The
But-
thing is that the other game in Turkey and Croatia, I think Croatia tried their best, but I think they had a red card if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but let's see how that goes. All right, Turkey going through. I mean, they've got some stars there, right, up and budding. So let's see how that goes. So I guess from there we can move on to the next round.
Yep. Turkey versus Austria will be fun. Very fun.
Oh yeah,
What Montella has to do against Austria is that make sure everyone gets catenacciod.
true.
And
But
yeah, just talking to Eugene, I talked to Ten before around an hour before the show, so that I discussed several things.
BBB David said, yeah, but Portugal have some options in the squad though. Yeah, true. I mean, they did play the B
Quality,
team.
yes. I'll say this: quality,
B-
yes,
B-
but experience, not really.
maybe a B minus team, right? Something.
Yeah, kinda. With Ronaldo, just saying. But
That's the minus.
yeah. As for the Turkey Czech Republic game, coincidentally, the referee was from Romania. Did you see how many yellow cards and red cards was at that game? Czechia v Turkey.
Yeah, I saw the
Let me see.
Maxwell video.
There's a total of 16 yellow cards and 2 red cards.
Yeah.
Damn,
Two red
like,
cards.
God of luck
Yeah.
ain't on Czech side today. God of luck ain't on this.
Yeah.
So I guess let's move on to the
Or-
round of 16, guys. Yep, 8 games
Yeah.
that will,
Knockout prediction.
more or less-
Hey,
Ooh.
shall we do the entire knockouts prediction?
Nah.
Let me see if
We'll keep it for another show.
maybe when the quarterfinal happens, because then we'll
Yeah.
know who's building up
Yeah, then-
to the tournament.
Then we can make a prediction
but
for the finals. Let's see Australia
Let's
be there.
start with this one. I don't know if they have the. I'm not going to read all of that.
Switzerland, Italy.
But we have
yeah.
Switzerland v Italy as the first knockout game on. Well, actually, it's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Over here, and it will be in Berlin, the Olympus Stadion in Berlin. What do you guys think about this matchup and predictions? Switzerland v Italy.
At first, I thought it might be a
You wanna go first,
Switzerland.
Ake? Yeah.
My point is that right now Italy is on its weakest form and probably the most breakable they could ever be. But Switzerland are on their best form. They're probably on a lot of confidence and they survived quite a tough group, so they should be confident going in. But this is the best chance Switzerland going in. But I think Italy goes through on penalties because I realized that no matter how much Switzerland can grind a draw up, summer is great, but apparently Italy and Donnarumma, Italy had Donnarumma who has been through this before, also a summer. So I
Yeah.
think somehow Italy will fluke this out.
Yeah, Eugene, your thoughts? Switzerland v Italy.
All right. The Italians, right? They've always, whenever they make through the group stages, it's just when they come into their form, you know what I'm saying? And they know what to do.
Yeah.
And they will grind out the results if they have to. If they will strangle you, they will strangle you, right? But if they, I mean, if they have to play dirty, they'll play dirty. They'll find ways to, do what they have to do. But at this moment, I think I will more or less side with Arkea, but I don't see a penalty. I think I'll see more like, somewhere in extra time, right?
Yeah.
Italians, maybe it's 1-1 or, something like that, 0-0, 1-1, and Italians will just pop up with something.
Yeah, I kind of have that same feeling with this game. I feel like a lot of people, I'm not saying a lot of people are hyping up Switzerland because at least the hype is good on Switzerland, but I just feel like, when Switzerland gets into the knockouts, they become the Brunei national team. like
No, not that
like when the
bad,
knockouts begin, they, apart from beating France at the last Euros, Switzerland has a horrible record in knockout football. Actually, the time they beat, yeah. So they're kind of like they're kind of like Brunei when it comes to the knockouts. They become like like the Japan national team in the group stage and progress through the group, and then when the knockouts begin, they become the Brunei national football team. So, but I do think Switzerland obviously has a chance. I think it could go to a penalty shootout just because like we've seen so many draws, like 1-1, 0-0 draws in the group stage. So I think that might continue at least in the first game of the knockout. So I think as a score prediction, I'm going 1-1 to, and then 1-1, and then Italy win on penalties. I just feel like Donnarumma might. We'll see. I think it will be a draw, and then we'll see who wins on the penalty shootout. So I guess
Shake on it. Same thing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. So we all predicted Italy winning, but just slightly. But the next game on that same day, at 9 o'clock tomorrow, it's in Dortmund. It is Germany against Denmark. What do you guys think of this game?
2-1 Germany.
Eugene?
I think this game 3-1 Germany.
Okay. I mean, for me, I feel like, well, I've been saying this for a while. The Denmark aren't that great. Even though they finished second, they haven't won a game at the Euros. But it's not even like, oh, they just got unlucky. No, they're just really boring to watch. Just like England. Like if it wasn't for England, Denmark is the next boring team remaining.
Mate, and Denmark played like prime Brazil against England.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, Ake. It's the other way around. England let Denmark play like prime Brazil.
Yeah. As for a score prediction, I will say 2-0 Germany. I could see that 2-0 to Germany. I don't think the upset comes yet, but I'll say when my upset happens. And then on Sunday, the early game on Sunday, it is England against Slovakia. Eugene, I'll let you take the floor. What do you think?
Okay, since England has reached the round of 16, let's be the deluded England fan, right? I'm going to say it's a 3-0 to England, a Harry Kane hat-trick. Yay! Sound convincing, right? Guys, come on. We know we can see that England is not a team at the moment. You know, they're a bunch of
Yeah.
individual players, right, running around and don't know what they're doing. So that is Southgate's problem at the moment. But when you see teams like that, right, when they are playing like they don't know what they're doing, but once if they get that formula to click right, then you'll see something devastating. And that's what we're hoping for. If not, this game, oh dear, it's gonna be like another Slovenia game again or something like that, And
Oh,
we're gonna get bored out of our mind, and maybe because of England's experience, right? England will get through on penalties or something like that. But if they click,
yeah.
it could turn up to be a 3-0 game for England. Because
Yeah.
according to the pundits of the world, right, England has the best talent in this Euro
Yeah.
2024.
I mean,
Their
I
defense
think
ain't
I
as
think they
great as
do.
the
It's
Netherlands.
just the coaches, Southgate.
Now,
And
to tell the truth, right, it's our what called EPL bias that thinks that we do.
I'll say this: England has a ain't a better defense than the Netherlands. We had a better, and even though I slammed them for the 10 minutes, by quality, I think, nah, that defense ain't gonna beat Netherlands.
Yeah. Aki, what
My
are your
prediction:
thoughts? England, Slovakia.
I'll pull a shocker for this one. Slovakia win 2-1.
Oof. So you're
This
going
is
with the
really all of this. To be fair, is really Euro 2016 ish.
like Iceland time.
It's like Iceland all again, but it's gonna be even worse because this is a generation where you had everything in hand, and it's gonna even look worse than Roy Hodgson's team.
Yeah, maybe. As for me, I feel like with England, they somehow just get the job done under Southgate, to be honest. Even though, yes, when they come up against the big teams in the latter rounds, they actually, England somehow get past the quote unquote, you can say, smaller teams. And then Zia Talk says England to win on penalties. That's, I think, where I'm siding with. I think it'll be like a 0-0 or 1-1. But then, I just feel like England will somehow get the
Martin
job done, unfortunately. As much as I want to see Slovakia
Martin
win.
Dubravka becoming prime
Oh,
prime
I mean, to be
every
honest, if
team
that makes
on
them
earth.
if that makes them leave Newcastle, I would love that. But yeah, I think I'll go with England to win. I'll say on penalties. I'll say 1-1 on penalties. Like
I'll
so,
say
it'll
You
be
guys
this:
are
1-1 and
bold.
then win on penalty shootout.
if
And
England keeps doing this,
David has his predictions.
Yeah,
yes.
big up.
So
Oh my,
he's
David,
going with
same idea,
Italy. He's going with
same
Denmark.
idea. Very well.
Uh, he is going with Slovakia to win, and we'll show up his comments for the rest of the game. So me and Eugene are still not really, I wouldn't say having faith in England, but just getting the job done, unfortunately. Whereas Aki
And
thinks it could be
a
Iceland
2-1 win
2016 again.
Slovenia and Slovakia. Because all of
Slovakia,
this,
yeah.
I think if England even goes through, I think they will get cooked by Italy. No matter what. I think by the intel of tactics, Southgate is gonna get cooked by Spalletti.
Yeah. Next game on Sunday at 9 o'clock, it will be Spain against Georgia. Now, obviously, these two teams met in the qualifiers. In one of those games, Spain beat Georgia in Georgia 7-1. So, not a good record against Spain for Georgia. But obviously, it's tournament football. You just never know. And Zia Talk says, I don't see Italy beating Switzerland for me. To say it, yeah, true.
Great.
I mean, that game, Italy Switzerland, is like, I think, the most 50-50. As for Spain Georgia, what do you guys think? Do you think Georgia can pull off back to back upsets?
In my honest opinion, a comprehensive win for Spain, 2-0. But In my wildest dreams, 0-0, Georgia win on pens, Mamadashvili absolute masterclass. This was like in my wildest dreams, but yeah, honestly, I think it's gonna be a comprehensive Spain win. But I just want to see Mamadashvili becoming Yassine Bonu for a day.
Yeah. Do you think? Remember in the World Cup when Spain played Morocco in the knockouts and Morocco won on penalties? Do you think
Yeah.
that sort of performance can happen where Spain get knocked out, or do you think that Spain are a different team and I won't say they'll destroy Georgia 7-1 again, but like Spain to go through? What do you think, Eugene?
To tell the truth, right, I think first time in the knockout rounds, first time in the tournament, right? So it's a very good achievement for them. Maybe they've over celebrated, right? But let's hope not. At least we can see them put up a fight. I would love to see it something like 2-2 in the extra time and some dramatic kind of score from the Spanish, right, to win the game. But my feeling is maybe this is Georgia's stop, so
Yeah.
last stop, so and to tell the truth, if I'm not, I'll see Spain easily.
True.
It won't be hard work for them, but I see maybe 2-0, 3-0. Right?
Yeah,
Early,
I'm kind
then
of
maybe
siding
Georgia
that.
will come back. Georgia will come back and score one, and then you'll be very exciting in the moment where they're chasing for the second one. Something like that.
Yeah. For me, I feel like the only thing I'm sometimes every now and then get a bit concerned is the clinicalness of Spain against Croatia. Spain won 3-0. Game was over after 45 minutes, and Spain were very clinical. And then against Italy, Spain obviously had a lot of chances but didn't put them away. And Donnarumma was having a very good game as well, even though Italy got dominated and lost. So that's a bit of concern for Spain, but I just feel like with Spain, I've always said if Spain does well at the group stage, they're one of those teams that will build momentum towards the tournament. And I think this obviously is a big test for Spain because it's kind of like it's similar to the Morocco game in a way when Spain lost. So it'll be a chance to prove to people that Spain, even against the quote unquote weaker teams, Spain can actually put them away because sometimes Spain doesn't. Remember at the World Cup against Morocco, against Japan. So I think for Spain, I think they win. Maybe like I could actually just see a 1-0 Spain, something like that. Maybe like an own goal. So something similar to the Italy game. That's what I feel like with Spain. But I do think in the end Spain does progress to the quarterfinal of the tournament. So I think all of us are saying Spain to go through. As for the games on Monday, we'll kick off. I think this is in Dusseldorf. It is France against Belgium. The two teams that are part one, or like the top seed teams from their group, they both finished second, and now they have to play each other. What do you guys think? Do you think Belgium will come back, or do you think France can actually turn up this time?
I'll say this, right. I'm gonna say this is gonna be an upset because I think a lot of people pick France over Belgium. But I think there's some kind of fire that sometimes get light up whenever you get into the rounds of knockout stages and all that. Maybe Lukaku will turn up and De Bruyne will turn up and give France a run for their money. Maybe it'll turn up to be a 3-2 to Belgium game, something like that. I'm gonna say it's gonna be upset here.
Okay, so you're going with Belgium. Ake?
I think this is gonna be probably the most memeable match after of the tournament. For how many misses this is gonna happen?
Mbappe mask and Lukaku.
And the amount of misses Mbappe and Griezmann would do in this tournament.
It's
And
like
especially this game.
Lukaku against Griezmann. Or
Griezmann.
Colomorani. Or whoever starts.
I hate the Griezmann slanders because I love that guy.
Yes.
It's just a high tech version of Wayne Rooney. That's where I like him.
But
For
prediction?
me, I think Tedesco's defending pedigree from his tactical profile that I heard is he's quite good at defending and he can make good transitions to the attack. France is great on quality, but I think in the end it will be a 0-0 draw. It will be a wait. Let's keep it 1-1. Just somebody scores, or either it will be both own goals from both teams.
Face and Upamecano own goals, 1-1.
And I think
guys,
as
don't
for me,
laugh at that, you know. Own goals are the top scorer of this tournament at the moment.
yeah.
And
This is likely to have at least our own goal.
And for penalties, Eugene, a bit of a Lloris slander. Hugo Lloris doesn't do penalties. I just knew immediately when Argentina versus France.
Hugo Lloris has retired, so yeah.
So I think France will win somehow because of maybe a Belgium Lukaku moment again.
Upper Maguire, not Upamecano. To be fair, Maguire's actually good with England, just not at club level. As for me,
wait, he's getting better, guys. I think he's getting better, and for me, it's a good comeback story for this season, even though we're shit. Kudos to Maguire.
As for me, with France v Belgium, actually both teams have each conceded just one goal all tournament, which is surprising. But then again, they both scored only 2 goals this whole tournament. Lukaku has 3 disallowed goals, basically. But I think as for a score prediction, for some reason, I do think France turns up, like actually turns up. I could see this being like, because I really don't trust the Belgian defense at all. I really don't. Yes, they kept the clean sheet against Romania, but compare Romania's attack to like France's attack. Whereas I say France's defense is actually really good. Even though like they don't score France in the group stage, France defensively are really good. So I could actually see this being like France 4, Belgium 1. I think this is the true death of Belgium. I really don't rate the Belgium defense compared to France, whereby yes, I could see like Lukaku or KDB, driving the country. Because KDB's actually been good in this tournament. It's just that, do I think KDB by himself will be the answer? Maybe he'll score a goal or assist or something. But I just feel like France's attack against Belgium's defense, I could see it being 4-1 to France. But, if I'm wrong and Belgium win,
before we get out of this one, hey, guys, I want your predictions. How many shots does France and Belgium are gonna miss in this game?
Probably like Lukaku will miss like 10.
I think
no, guys, you shouldn't say that. You should bet, right? How many times Lukaku will be offside? The VAR decision against him.
Okay, let me predict 1, 2.
I'll go with just 1.
2.
I mean, if he gets enough chances, right? Maybe 3. Yeah, we'll go for that.
But yeah, I'm saying 4-1 to France. The next game on Monday at 9:00 here would be Portugal versus Slovenia. These 2 teams played each other in a friendly back in March, I think it was in March. And guess who won that game?
Slovenia.
Slovenia beat Portugal in a friendly. Yes, I know it's a friendly, but Slovenia can take confidence that they've beaten Portugal just like 3-4 months ago. But what are you guys' thoughts on Portugal v Slovenia?
Nah, they're going back on their friendly form for Portugal. 3-0.
To who? Slovenia?
Portugal.
To Portugal.
Nah.
I think it won't be that difficult for them, right? So yeah, it'd be a 2-3-0 kind of scenario. Portugal should go through quite easy.
Pendu.
Yeah, maybe Ronaldo scores a penalty in this game because Ronaldo hasn't scored a goal yet.
Ronaldo! Fucking go!
As for me, this has, I think this is the most likely to be what do you call this, like an upset. Whereas Zia Talks also agrees like a 2-3-0 Portugal. For me, I feel like this could be a potential upset. I don't know if I'll go for it, but just off of vibes,
Really?
I think I will. The reason why is I don't trust Roberto Martinez. The only thing is, as well, I can see something like, Slovenia hasn't won a game, but they haven't lost a game. Slovenia only has only gotten 3 draws in this whole tournament. Imagine if Slovenia beats Portugal on penalties and makes the quarterfinal without winning a single game. And they get like just 4 draws. Slovenia gets 4 draws and they're in the quarterfinal. Because technically a penalty shout is a draw. I could see something like that happening because remember when Portugal won the Euros, they only won like one game in 19 minutes throughout the whole tournament and got like draws and all that. I could see Slovenia maybe doing something like that. I don't know if I'll back it completely, but I think Portugal v Slovenia has, in my opinion, the most likely to be the upset if there is to be one. Sesko and Spoa are playing. I don't know where the goals come from. Well, Sesko and Spoa, even though both haven't scored, I think, for Slovenia. But you just never know. I feel like I don't know. I have a strange feeling. So I'll go for it. Why not? I don't really care if I get it wrong. I say Slovenia wins on penalties after a. You know what? Let's go for it. 3-3 draw. Why not? 3-3 draw. Slovenia wins on penalties. Similar vibes to like when Coventry City almost beat Man United. Almost in their FA Cup. So I have that vibe with this game. I don't know why. I could be completely wrong and Portugal win like 3-0 or whatever, like get revenge for the friendly. But this is, I think, the most likely to be the upset if there is to be one. I think there will be one.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it could. I just feel like if there is to be one, it could be this one. So I'm saying Slovenia to progress on penalties.
We need Jan Oblak on steroids, on cocaine, on drugs, on beer, on every fucking thing we could give him to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I hope
I think
Lobotka and every. Wait, not Lobotka. That's the wrong one.
I forgot Eujin
let's go.
Kevin. And so you guys are saying Portugal win. I said Slovenia as a surprise knockout, a quarterfinalist. And then on Tuesday at 6 o'clock here is
watch along happening, guys. Watch along happening.
We could do a watch along. And also,
what is that?
We call it
what day is it? Tuesday. All right. Yeah.
Tuesday,
maybe
Tuesday 12 midnight. So Wednesday early morning, whatever you want to call it.
11 p.m.
Ronaldo versus All Black never ends. True, yeah. And Romania, hopefully, we'll discuss. I think we could do a watch along. I'll let Ake speak first as a Netherlands fan. Thoughts on this game?
It's gonna be a bit tough, but nah, we're not gonna bottle this one, are we? I think I don't see us bottling this one, man. It's gonna be a 2-0 or 2-1. I think it's Netherlands ain't gonna bottle this one. I don't see us bottling.
Yeah, Eugene.
Just
Right, it
hope
depends
our
on what
defense
kind of
doesn't become
defense.
dummies again.
Yeah, that's why you were saying earlier, right? Just hope that what kind of defense turn up, right? Because you do have quality defenders like Van Dijk and all that in your defense. Right? But who
Well,
is he
actually,
partnering with?
there's two Spurs defenders, one for each team, Dragoshin and it could be Van de Ven.
No, yeah. Van de Ven,
They
Van de
just-
Ven is there too.
And he's
Yeah.
good.
But Van de Ven usually comes on as a sub, He's always used as a
Yeah.
sub. So, yeah. But I did see them play once. They do look like they can play football, but the things that they're not clinical
Their
enough
talk,
again. Yeah.
it's
So,
not only Depay though. Gakpo has been a dummy at times,
yeah.
and Malen. What does
Malen
he even
especially.
have? What does he even have in worth except that fucking pace, which is good, but the finishing is shit. So that's
Yeah.
terrible. Fuck Borussia Dortmund for that. Fuck you. I saw him as promising, and you all turn him into a right wing. You sons of bitches. You shall not be fucking forgotten. And screw you for losing the Champions League. Fuck you. You deserve it. Thank you very much.
Eugene, predictions on
I legit
Romania, Netherlands?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. I'll say this one will go to 3-3, right? Into extra time, and Netherlands will get it. Yeah, the Dutch will get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously, as for me, I want the upset to happen. Obviously, because you can see on Google, Google's only giving Romania a 12% chance of winning.
Because it's fucking Google.
Yeah. But I don't know. Look, if Romania loses and we get knocked out, okay, fair enough. It's been a fun tournament. If Romania actually does it, I'm going to look like a genius because Romania would be in the quarterfinal, which I had predicted. Especially when people clowned on me saying Romania really top the group, Romania quarterfinal, what? And then Romania, if they shock the Netherlands, would But for me, I just think I'll say Netherlands win, but I'll say 2-1 Netherlands. Maybe it's just me trying to jinx Netherlands. I don't know, but I'll just play it safe and say 2-1 to Netherlands. But obviously, I want Romania to win, just so that. But we'll see. We'll see.
I just felt like we ain't losing this one.
I mean, if you guys do, that'll
Outrage.
be
Absolute outrage.
And then the final game in the round of 16 is Austria v Turkey. Everyone's saying this could be game of the tournament. Obviously, both teams. Well, Austria has been probably one of the best teams at these Euros, and Turkey. Turkey have been entertaining, not amazing, but entertaining.
The quality, I think, of Turkey should not be underestimated.
Yeah. Well, actually, the last time these two teams met, Austria won 6-1, and it was back in March.
Ooh.
So, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit of a different team, but still, for me, I think Austria wins, but it's not going to be like 6-1 or whatever, or like a game of the tournament. I'll say 2-0 Austria, or 3-1 Austria, something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I was gonna say 3-2, but I realized I look at the stadium and I look at this. Look at that stadium. That's the Austrian house of torture in the Bundesliga, though.
Oh, Leipzig. Yeah.
Red Bull Arena.
Oh yeah.
I mean, many Austrians played there and all of that, but I think it's familiar ground. But okay, I won't let this disrupt my predictions. Then I would say 3-2. This will be fun. This will be epic and fun.
Eugin?
I'll go the other way around in this, right? I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2-1 to Turkey.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, by what reason? Is it of quality?
Only
I
thing
think
is-
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
you're right. Rangnick's playground.
Yeah. That's the best upset scenario you can have, right? Because it's all the favors in Austria's side. So let's see. But yeah, this is going to be my shock of the tournament, something like that.
Okay. Well, that is all for our round of 16 preview and predictions, and obviously our match day 3 and group stage review. How do you guys so far enjoyed the Euros in terms of like the
I
group
don't know.
stage?
Waking for me is like
Okay.
waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning to watch England play the way England plays. Not that much.
So, shall I predict the entire table again? Just like a re-prediction after all of this happened? After what we said again.
Oh,
Shall we?
well, we can do. Let me see. I think I haven't updated the tier list.
Re-update our predictions because of everything that
Well,
happened.
actually, I think if you look, I have to find my prediction stuff. But I could actually have 7 out of 8 quarterfinalists actually in the quarterfinal. As in, like, in pre-tournament, I had my quarterfinal teams. 7 of them could be in the quarterfinals if I get it all correct. That being what do you call this? That being Italy, England, Romania, Austria, France, Spain, Germany. And the only one that's going to be different is whoever wins Portugal and Slovenia. So, which I said could be a shock and Slovenia wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if Portugal win. But
Okay.
I could actually get 7 out of 8 quarterfinalists pre-tournament predicted, along with Romania v Austria being a potential quarterfinal, which Austria
And yeah,
beats us.
just
I think
asking again,
if it
as a
happens.
Spain fan for you, I want to ask this: how confident are you for Spain going against Germany if you qualify?
Based on the history between the two teams, confident
Yeah.
because I do think what do you call this? I think for Spain, it's just the midfield between Spain and Germany. I just feel like the midfield of Spain is still better than Germany. Watching England play is the best way to go to bed at midnight in Saudi or in the Middle East. Germany
I
for the
think
win.
for me, the Spain midfield is all right, but by the complexity of it, apart from what I've looked at the German system so far, I think if Spain can figure out where to do the damage, they will win
Yeah.
because of the pace and everything, and how good their attack is. Because if you look at the system, Germany kind of lined in a 3-2-5, and with Toni Kroos receiving most of the ball, I know he mostly doesn't make that much of mistakes, but if you can peel too much pressure on him, like simple gegenpressing, just gegenpress Toni Kroos.
Yeah.
I know he's in a very deep spot with many people to mark again, but could it really sustain though? That's
I mean,
Okay,
his
let's say before even the next. I mean, if Spain wins and Germany wins, they meet in the quarterfinals, right? But the thing is that this is the start of the knockout stage, and this will clearly show that which team or squad, right? Because this is the tournament, how deep the squad is and what kind of quality you can bring on to move into the next round.
Yeah.
I think this round of the 16, the knockout stages will actually show the true colors of a lot of teams. So let's see whether they will come to potential. Will Denmark give Germany a run for their money? And will Germany overcome it, or will it be just like another easy rollover and you just can't judge how far they are?
Yeah,
I think Denmark will, but I think Germany still wins some quality nonetheless. They
yeah,
can give
and
a
also
run, but
Denmark will go on.
it's not gonna be something like big.
Yeah, but here's a potential storyline. Let's say if Spain does play Germany, and let's say Spain beats Germany, that would be Tony Kroos's last ever game in
Yeah,
football, and
Where
it would be against the
international.
national team where he plays his club football, Spain, Real Madrid. Could you imagine the team that he's lived for like 10 years or so of his life ends up knocking his country out and ending his career? I could that
that's
that's a storyline, I would say.
so that's like Stone Cold's ending, right? Where he like wrestles his last match at WrestleMania 19, and then like the Rock, his eternal rival, the Rock beats him, and the Rock's the one who thanks him as he walks off before. And even though he came out of retirement in WrestleMania 38, but that still not matter. That's a one-off. That's for
Yeah,
fun. Even
with the Undertaker and
it's
all.
like a Stone Cold send-off.
Yeah,
If you watch wrestling,
I feel like that can happen with if it's Spain v Germany, what do you call it, quarterfinal. But let's not think far ahead. If you guys were to look at any of the round 16 matchups, which team is the most likely to be an upset?
upset.
Yeah, most likely team to pull off the upset. I'm saying Slovenia to beat Portugal is probably an upset I can see happening. Obviously,
Slovakia.
uh, or that as well against England.
It's not fucking coming
Okay.
home. Admit it.
Well, we will
It's never
see
been home.
on Sunday.
I mean, what Southgate needs to do right now is stop overthinking and just put shit together. Come on. Because
What Southgate
one
needs
thing
to
about
do,
the
hold
England
on,
national
okay,
team,
hold on, okay. What Southgate needs to do right now, right, is to resign and ask the FA, right, to bring in someone else to help him out.
I mean, Pochettino's on the door.
To tell the truth, right?
I mean, because to be fair, Poch was kind of
okay.
many players in
The
that England
quality of the
team.
manager. Yeah. The only thing that Southgate did was positive for the English team was that he united the team, right, in spirit, right, and got them as far as he could have got them based on his capabilities, because he was never an elite and a top manager, right, managing a country. You get what I'm saying? He managed Middlesbrough before he and took the England job.
Oh, cool.
He didn't win anything.
I think he won the.
Anything
Oh, wait,
with.
no, he didn't. Yeah.
He didn't win anything with.
Because I know
with,
England won the
Thomas Tuchel.
U17, U20 World Cups, like 2017.
Yeah, but that's
Somebody
not
said Thomas Tuchel for the England job. You know what? If that fucking happens, England will definitely have a trophy.
If Tuchel goes.
Tuchel, yes.
But
Tuchel,
no, I don't think so, because this England squad, right? Unless he will revamp the whole back line, apart thing is Guehi, right? He doesn't have the players that he wants to actually play, Tuchel ball.
To be fair, Tuchel ball has no real definition though, because Tuchel adapts a lot. His football at Dortmund was great. His PSG he really got shit together. That's what defines his PSG. And for Chelsea, that was just straight up.
Yeah.
I can't say any words. It's just straight up for the Champions League.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's why I think Thomas Tuchel ain't gonna play defensive for this team.
Yeah, if he adapts, right? But I don't know. Maybe he can borrow Ange for a while.
but
just play Ange ball, right?
No.
Just go out and attack. Let's fuck the defense, right? Play the high line.
But yeah.
I mean, England has everything to make a high line.
Yeah, but they don't, They play some kind of a hybrid of, Conte Mourinho ball.
But yeah,
I mean, that's not even Conte and Mourinho. Conte and Mourinho is efficient, remember?
Yeah, I know.
yeah. But yeah,
Not
that's
this
it
pile of
for.
crap that's happened.
Yeah, true. Southgate's not that good. But yeah, that's it for the show. Obviously, as the what do you call it, the next few episodes, it will become shorter and shorter because there'll be less games to talk about, less teams to talk about. So we're
Yeah, I
getting
think
into
the next episode will be nice. You know why? Because after we see the last 8 goes in, right, then we can actually predict all the way. You will have your own
Yeah,
way
'cause
all the
it's-
way,
Yeah.
all the way. Yeah, that'll be more exciting. Yes. At this moment
Yeah.
now, we're all just sitting there, right? It's the first round of knockout stage.
To be
You
fair,
don't know what's
it could
gonna
be
happen.
longer though. I can't wait for the 30-minute Eugin rant. 10, I'll say this. If England got eliminated by Slovakia, let Eugin rant for half an hour, please.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll make
you
sure.
very
Wait,
much.
yeah, I'll also make sure you get to rant as well.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
no! Oh my god!
Guys, we all will have our time, right? Spain. What if Spain loses to Georgia?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
then I'll
yeah,
rant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Everyone has a chance to rant.
Hey, if,
So yeah,
Yeah.
but the
if
truth, right?
Romania,
For me,
if Romania,
I've got no expectations from England for a long time, right? You know, England to me, right, is the Spurs of world football.
Yeah,
the
but
history of the Tottenham.
that's
Yeah.
it for today's show. I think the next time we'll do is maybe Thursday or next Friday before the quarterfinal and obviously after the round of 16. Maybe Thursday. I don't know if you guys are available to join that.
You just
Thursday
let me know,
around this time. Yeah.
Thursday around this time.
Hope I don't have anything at uni.
Yeah. Otherwise, I can move it to like Friday as well.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Oh wait,
it.
Friday. You know what? I can
Friday
make it.
before the games. Yeah.
But
yeah.
to be fair, all right, I will say that. See you guys before I came back to host again for this group therapy of team.
But yeah, that's it for today's show. Eugene or Ake, anything you guys wanna add, like your channels or
Simple
whatever?
again. Subscribe to TENDEITEM and thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you came back for my consultancy for our therapy session for our two losers who will come again and put their grievances on the the 10 Talks show. Thank you very much. Good night.
And Eugene?
Yes, guys. Thanks for having me on 10. Good to meet up with you again, Ake. Of course, guys,
Thank
don't
you.
forget,
Thank you,
right?
Kacha.
Subscribe to TENDEITEM's channel, right? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Version TV if you have the time to, right? Let's see how we can work it out. Maybe if you want to do a watch along, I'll join you, but let's see how long I can last, right? You know, gotta work the next day.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think
Guys,
most games are midnight and 3 a.m.
midnight
for you.
and 3, midnight and 3, yeah. So
Yeah.
let's.
But at least the Romania Netherlands game is a midnight game for
11
you.
p.m.
midnight game.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how long I can last.
So that's the earliest at least.
Let's see between
On
me and
Tuesday
Ken
night.
who hosts the therapy session group for next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guys, of course, we all hope that our teams will go through, right? But the fun will begin after this round, I think.
What?
Because this round is still, right, the testing round of,
Yeah, because we only have 8
who's got
teams
the
eliminated,
bonus.
and then we'll have another 8 gone as well. But yeah, before I wrap up, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you're watching this on a replay, you can comment below your thoughts. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one, episode 5. Yeah, when we review the round of 16 and preview Romania's quarterfinal matchup.
Yep.
Well, until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.
What
Yep,
the fuck
Lily
did you
out.
just said again, bro? Alright.